Okay, so guys, yesterday I made a post and I said that was the final vote result, and there were some votes that did not actually recorded from the poll, and that was the last minute vote, talking about let's say about 10, 15 minutes votes, and I told you guys that Sweet Guluva had 185,000. But now all the calculation, of course, has been made from the poll, and you can see that Sweet Guluva for the first time having this kind of votes have not happened this season. You can see the number of votes is much. Now, before I proceed on this, because there are a lot of votes that came in last minute. You get there are a lot of votes that came in last minute. But before I go on this, I've read a couple of comments from this YouTube channel and from other places, and a lot of people are much concerned about actually fans voting for Sri Guluva. Their concern is not because they really want it. They are concerned because they don't want that to be happening. Now they are not saying that Ashley Swigulova will be the next Mark Jr., whereby Lima fans voted for Mark Jr. to win. Was it Lima fans or is it uh, this girl that voted for Mark Jr.? I think it's Lima fans that voted for Mark Jr. And at the end of the day, the relationship did not take place. So they are now saying that Sweet Glover is likely to be next Mark Jr. I mean, those things. There, a lot of people have wanted Ashley fans not to vote for Sweet Glover when Jojo was being around him, and now it seems like that storm is over, and people are now voting for Sweet Glover, and people have come up with a different narrative again that Sweet Glover is gonna be the next Mark Jr. I mean, the concern is because he is actually getting votes. And from the look of things, it's gonna be very difficult for any housemate right now. The reason is that actually have big fans, big fan base. We need to come to the reality now. Actually have big fans. Big Brother shows mostly favors women because a lot of number of women do watch this show. So most women likely always vote for women. It's even in Baby Mzansi that I see men trying. Just like last year, the two finalists were men. This season, from how I'm seeing, it's gonna be men as well. But when you talk about Baby Niger, you see women will always be in the finals. Women will always be there. That Kenny Ray won the show was because of the wife. If it wasn't the wife, Kenny Ray will not win the show. You talk about Fina, you talk about Lake Horrors, a lot of them, because a lot of women do watch this program. But in the case of South Africa on, I mean, their men have really, won. So, ladies and gentlemen, Sweet Guluva from here, you can see his votes have come up more, and that's very incredible. I mean, you can see 36.17. Now, look at it, total vote of 192,229. Sweet Glover, total vote of 192,229. While Uyanda was having 108 yesterday when I said it was final, which wasn't final. So Uyanda have 21.29%, total vote of 113,186. 113,186. Mshini also have 11.03%, and that's 58,608. 58,608 for Mshini, while Jojo is having 54,000. So you see the difference between Jojo and Mshini now is 4,000 votes. The difference between Sweet Glover and who? Sweet Glover and Uyanda is very big. 192,000 and 113,000. So you see the difference is much for there. Now we also speak on the bottom four, bottom three rather. Bottom three. Many people are asking. I mean, after the video, the song will ask me how about Nkunku, how about Sipesile, how about Bobo. The question is Nkunku not the HOH? How can you expect HOH to be up for possible eviction? Sipesile is not up for eviction, Abobo is not also up. Next week they will be up, and definitely Spesile will go home. Yeah, because the strong housemates gonna stand. I mean, all the housemates are gonna stand apart from the head of house, unless Spesile will win the head of house next week. If Spesile fails to win the head of house, I don't see chances of her surviving. Even if Spesile is going head to head with Swiss, I think Swiss will even beat her. So BK have 8.23 percent and total vote of 43,730. In this is for BK. While Nate have 7.69 and the total vote of 40,899. So BK is ahead of her with 3,000, probably 3,900 votes in the poll result. And Swiss is just there. Swiss just there, 28,000. So you should have known by now that as it is, Swiss will be evicted. However you want to put it, however place you want to get that information from, Swiss will be evicted. And Nate and BK, I will not really say Nate will be evicted because this poll result at times it changes a little bit. I mean, using the case of Tyrone as an example, and Melino, do you get? Melino and Tyrone. So BK and Nate, one of them will be evicted from the poll results. But then again, let me quickly say it's a poll result. We don't know yet. Let's see what happens at the end of the day. Today is Friday, and it's a Friday arena game, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, we will see to that on Sunday who is gonna go home and who is gonna stay. Yeah, that's it. Meanwhile, just let me say thank you to all Uyanda fans who actually voted for him. Thank you all for all the Nate fans who voted for her. Thank you all for all the Sweet Guluva fans who voted for him. Thank you for all the what was her name again? I mean, all the housemates that you guys voted for is for Nate, for Swiss, for Jojo, for Uyanda, have called Uyanda, of course. For Shini, all the fans of Shini who voted for her, thank you all. You guys did very well. And of course, for BK fans as well, thank you all for voting for him. Honestly speaking, that was a great one from you guys. That was massive from you guys. So now, the judgment is gonna be on Sunday, and we'll be looking forward to see what Smash Africa definitely have for us.